In this video, I'll give you a brief overview of how to configure and use Microsoft Active Directory with the user administration in Xenon. To get started, navigate to the User Administration module in the project properties. Under External Source for Users, select Active Directory. You now have access to Active Directory and can log in with users from Active Directory in the Service Engine. Save and compile your project and start the Service Engine. In the Service Engine, you can now log in with your Active Directory user credentials. This user doesn't exist in Xenon. As you can see, we are now correctly logged in with the username configured in Active Directory, not in Xenon. We can combine Active Directory users with Xenon users in the same project. To assign user rights to Active Directory users, you need to create a user group and assign the authorization level to this user group. Then you have to make sure that in Active Directory a user group with the same name exists and add the user to this user group. As you can see in the pop-up message, currently we are not entitled to execute this function, which is in this case opening the valves, because we haven't assigned user rights to the Active Directory user yet. Let's go ahead and create a new user group that matches an Active Directory user group. For this example, we'll assign the Open the Valves authorization level to this user group. In the Service Engine, after verifying our credentials, we are now able to operate the valves because we have assigned user rights to the Active Directory user. It is also possible to configure the Active Directory users directly in Xenon. First, we need to create a new screen. Select Active Directory User Administration as screen type and insert a template. Create a screen switch function to that screen. Link that function to a button, save and compile your project, and reload it in the Service Engine. In the Service Engine, click the newly created button to load the Active Directory screen. In the screen, we can now enter the domain name and our credentials to access Active Directory and read its content. Xenon will read the whole content of our Active Directory and list all existing users and user groups. You can now see the complete Active Directory structure. You can look for users and check their properties. Depending on the user rights, you can even edit users' properties, create users, or delete users. More information on this topic can be found in the Xenon help under Service Engine and Engineering Studio, User Administration, External User Administration with Microsoft Active Directory, Active Directory. Thanks for watching.